What is up, YouTube? This is Strader here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle, and today I am finally, after a long 3 months, bringing you guys the Pokelympics matches I had. And Pokelympics was a tourney set up by my buddies Nexus Otaku and Hydreigon Master 635. Basically, you pick a country and you make a team based off the colors of the flag and the necessary color groups. We went off of Bulbapedia, I believe, and I was representing Finland, my opponent was representing Ukraine, and your team has to contain 2 OUs, 2 UUs, 1 RU, and 1 NU, and obviously I'm using the 1 RU I do enjoy using, which is for Alligator, but my team is consisting of a Metagross, a Salamence, a Heracross, a frickin' Togekiss, the for Alligator, and the not the Galley, the Gardevoir. My opponent's using Persian, Tangrowth, Suicune, Typhlosion, Salamence, and Metagross. And the funny thing is, he's got 2 RUs instead of 2 UUs, so that's kind of weird, but whatever. So, also, what was I gonna say? Oh, this team was just a team I made. I don't even know, but it was just a fun match, and I wasn't really playing that hard in round 1 of the tourney. Like, in the next few rounds, I decided to get real serious, and I made a good team, but yeah, that's a different story. It'll come out another time, but this match was pretty fun, and hope you guys enjoy, and let us get on with this match. That's enough of me rambling out for that. So I'm challenged by Ole. My opponent was BattlePower777. I'm going to lead off with my Metagross here, and he's going to end up leading off with his Persian. And I knew he would just go straight for the Fake Out, because that's what all Persians do pretty much. Just go straight for the Fake Out, then they go for Taunt or U-turn. So that Fake Out doesn't do a whole lot. I'm just going to go for Bullet Punch here before he decides to U-turn out into his Typhlosion, which was very obvious, but I probably should have just went for the Hammer Arm to get some more damage on his Typhlosion to weaken his Eruption, but at the same time, I didn't want to overplay it and him end up going out to his Salamence, so I'm going to have to go out to my especially defensive Togekiss here, who can easily take a Scarfed Eruption from this Typhlosion. So now that I know that, he's probably just going to end up switching out here. So I'm just going to go hit anything that switches in with a T-Wave, and he's just going to bring in his Metagross here, so I'm going to end up T-Waving the Metagross, which is very nice, but then again, at the same time, he still has Bullet Punch priority, so I'm going to go for an Air Slash, see what item this Metagross has. He reveals to me here he has the Leftovers, so I don't have to worry about him being Choice Banded or Life Orbs, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to end up going back out to my Metagross here, because I know I could take any hit from his Metagross because I have a lot of defense, and he's going to go for the Rocks here just to get his entry hazards up, because he did notice that I have no spinners on this team, so it's quite unfortunate, but I'm going to go for my own Rocks here because I also know that he has no spinners, and he's going to get the unfortunate Parahacks here, so that kind of sucks for him. That's good for me. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just go straight for the Hammer Arm to gauge how much damage it would do to his Metagross. And that's looking like a 4 to 5 hit KO, so that's really bad. And I probably should have switched out to my Alligator here and decided to set up a D-Dance on him, but I didn't want to at the same time, so I decided to just go for a Meteor Mash to try and get some attack boost. But here I get the crit, so that sucks for him, but he's going to go straight for the Earthquake here, and that will be an easy 2-hit KO, so if I am able to take out his Metagross without him going for another Earthquake, that'll be very good for me. So I'm going to go for Hammer Arm here, and I don't take him out, but I believe he's going to go for a Meteor Mash, and he misses, so that sucks for him. So now I'm going to be able to go for another Hammer Arm to take out his Metagross, and now I still have like +1 on my Meteor Mash, I believe. I got the +1, I'm not sure, but yeah, down goes his Metagross, but now he's just going to bring in his Typhlosion here. And I knew he was just going to go straight for Eruption, so there's no point in switching out. I'm just going to go for a Bullet Punch and fire off my Metagross. So down goes my Metagross. At least it got Rocks up and it destroyed his Metagross. But he gets the crit here. Didn't really matter because it's a Typhlosion. But now I'm able to go out to my Togekiss, who can easily take a hit from this thing. And he's going to end up going out to his Persian. And if he had Limber on this Persian, the match might have been a little bit different, but at the same time, it doesn't really make much of a difference because he's going to get the pair hacks here as he goes for the fake out, so I'm going to be able to roost off all my damage that happened in previous turns. So now I'm at full health. I can easily destroy Vespersion with an Aura Spear. So now the score is 5-4, I believe, which is pretty good. But now he's going to bring out his Salamence here, and I was really scared of this thing. But here he shows me he has Intimidate, so luckily he's not DD Moximence. He's actually a Mixmence, I believe. So I'm just going to take advantage of this Salamence and just go straight for a T-Wave. And now that basically cripples his Salamence. Anything can outspeed it now. So I'm going to go for a Roost here and roost off his outrage damage that was done to me. And I believe here he's going to go for a second outrage. And I can still take that outrage, which is just amazing. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Roost one more time. Just stall out his Salamence and possibly get him to Confusion. But luckily for me, he's going to get the pair hacks here. His outrage isn't going to hit me, and now he's confused and he's paralyzed, and if he stayed in, he'd also have the chance of being flinched. So Parafusion Flinch, not a good trio to deal with. So he realized that, and he's going to go out to his Suicune, which I still think was a bad idea, and he probably should have just foddered his Salamence, but at the same time, it was just like, okay, maybe he could use that later as Death Fodder instead. So he's going to go out to his Suicune here, and he's going to go straight for the Calm Mind, and I probably should have just went for a T-Wave here, try and cripple this thing, but I still just want to get some Air Slash damage off on this thing and see what kind of set he is. I still don't see leftovers, so that tells me he's probably the Resto Chesto set, which is something you don't see too often, but if you let it set up on you, it can pretty much punch holes throughout your entire team. So he's going to go for the rest here, I believe. Yes, he does. And I'm just going to go for an Air Slash, gauge how much damage it will do. Or not, I went for a Thunder Wave, actually, try and cripple this thing, because I knew he was probably Resto Chesto, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go for the Air Slash here, try and Para-Flinch this thing. Get the Flinch here, go for another Air Slash. And here, I believe it was a Flinch again, yep. Go for a third Air Slash. This one was, he actually hit for Para-Flinching, and he got an Ice Beam off, but I can still take boosted Ice Beam very nicely, because I am specially defensive. Go for an Air Slash, and I get the Flinch, and basically it's just a matter of me either Para-Flinching it or him hitting me, I don't know, but get the Flinch again, which is very nice. Togekiss, I love you for being such a hackster, and I'm going to go for the Air Slash again, and this one was a Flinch as well. I still haven't seen any Paralysis hacks on him yet, so here I'm just going to switch out here, and I'm going to go out to my Heracross, predicting him to get the Paralysis hacks here. But instead, he's going to make the smart move, and he's going to go for the rest instead of going for the Ice Beam. So now he's back up to full health, but now since I know he doesn't carry the Rest Talk, I can just go straight for a Close Combat to take the Suicune out, which will be an easily 2 to 3 hit KO. Close Combat kind of lowers my defenses. That doesn't help me much, but it's just like at the same time it does a lot of damage on the Suicune. He's going to withdraw here, go out to his Tangrowth to take the incoming Close Combat. I am carrying Life Orb over Choice Scarf because a Life Orb Moxie Heracross, it just obliterates anything in its path. So he's going to go out to his Tangrowth, and he knows he could take another Close Combat and potentially go for the Sleep Powder, but I'm going to reveal to him here that I'm just going to go straight for the Mega Horn because I'm not afraid of him switching out to Salamence right now. And I'm able to take out that Tangrowth, and I'm able to get the Moxie boost, so a +1 attack and Life Orb damage is really going to hurt him. So he's going to go out to his Typhlosion, realizing that, and he's going to take out my Heracross with a Fire Blast. So down goes my potential sweeper, and I'm going to bring in my Gardevoir here, and I know this match is over because I am Choice Specs. He's going to go for a Fire Blast. Really doesn't matter because I would have taken it anyway. Thunderbolt's going to easily take out his Typhlosion. All he has left is a sleeping Suicune, and he's got a paralyzed Salamence. So that was GG, BattlePower777. Link will be in the description, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. Round 2 will be up tomorrow. Round 3 will be up on Wednesday, and then the final part will be up on Friday. So, that's all for today, guys. And if you like this, leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button because You know, I always love it when people hit the subscribe button because it just shows that people appreciate my content, and at this point, I'm just rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Suicune just fainted. That's good. So that tells me right there, that's the end of the match, and I should probably just shut up and just close this narration. So, it's all for today, guys. This is Strato signing out, and ciao.